Hello, Fearless Gamers, and welcome to another episode of Touching Base here on Fearless Games. Welcome back, everybody.
How you doing, guys?
Doing pretty good. How's everything going with everybody?
It's hot in here.
It is
Very hot in here.
It is.
We got two big lights, no
air conditioning. We don't own a studio with ACs.
Yeah,
If you want to donate a studio to us, we are on Long Island.
Yes. And
Take anything down here about
this, we've already started getting donations. Someone actually just generously donated a whole bunch of Battlefleet Gothic for our channel's use.
That's pretty cool.
Which is really awesome.
Thank you.
Any other big news to report?
This isn't really a big news, but we seem to be getting out there amongst everybody because I was recognized at a gaming store.
I refuse to believe
Tell me
that.
more.
Don't let it go to your head.
It already has.
I can tell.
What happened was I was at my local hobby shop seeing if they got the latest White Dwarf issue in, which sadly didn't come out yet, or so. And I was talking to him for a little bit, and then I walked over to the gaming table because there was a, a game going on with Black Templar and Blood Angels. And I was looking at it, and one person playing Blood Angels was like, "Hey, it's you from Fearless Games." I'm like, "Oh, hey, yeah, that's me. Awesome."
That's cool. Who was his favorite?
He didn't say.
You didn't ask?
What's wrong with you? I'm sure it was me.
I assumed it was
Wow.
me.
I refuse to
I'm
believe it's
sure
either.
it was
I think
me.
Okay, all right.
No.
Whole time. Comment section. Who's your favorite Fearless?
Yes.
Let us know.
Comments.
Go right
Yeah.
now.
I'll pay
Pause.
you if you vote for me.
Pause.
You don't have any
You don't
money.
have any money at all.
Don't.
You don't have a job.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, I don't know the job. Pause the
I
video
will recently
now.
have a job.
And now that you're back, I hope you commented.
Yes. And you
With
and
me
you
as
said
your
that was
favorite.
me as your favorite.
No, not yet. What are you talking about? Use our code names too, because there's two Matts, and that's just gonna
Yeah.
be confusing.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
now
vote for Matt.
let us go. Is there any other new news going out there?
Well, it's not entirely related to what we usually talk about, but
Here he goes again.
Guild Wars 2 releases to the general public on Tuesday, but the Head Start weekend started on Friday night, and it is really good. It's actually better than I was expecting it to be. It might not necessarily be what all the hype has said, but overall, it's a very good game. If you're into MMOs, if you're into sort of fantasy stuff, absolutely jump on there. If for some reason you want to play with me, I'm on Hanjivd and Ravi. My name is Gendry Baratheon.
Of course it is.
Absolutely. If you were on the fence about it, my recommendation is go for it. Very good game.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Any other news out there today?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Okay. So, as we mentioned in a previous episode, there was an app being made for War Machine and Hordes.
Yes,
by
War Room?
Privacy Press. Yeah, it was called War Room.
How is it out?
It released, and it made a lot of people angry. It happens.
Whoa.
Basically, a lot of things they said were going to be in it weren't really in it and might never be in it. They will be fixing some of it, I'm sure, over the next couple of months. But it was kind of a big flaming rage thing that happened because of that.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
Pump the brakes. Let's
We're
pump the
pumping the
brakes.
brakes.
All right. You mean to tell me
Uh-huh.
that this is hatred directed towards a non-GW product?
It's true. In fact, the people that usually hate it the most are not hating GW right now. They're angry at their own favorite system.
So wait,
Wow.
hold on. So what you're telling me is that companies make mistakes,
Yeah.
and that those mistakes are things people are going to overreact to every time,
Uh-huh.
and that mistakes can be fixed over time.
It's
Yes.
true.
So
Especially software
War Room
mistakes.
might actually end up being halfway decent eventually.
Oh, sure, probably eventually. The point here is that it was made, it wasn't as good as they said it was going to be, but hopefully in the future it'll get better, and everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, this is case in point that, you know,
Even
every
Pirate
company
Press.
can try to do things, not succeed right away, maybe fail a bit, make a bad thing, whatever it is. It's gonna happen. Everybody, let's relax, let it, filter down, and let it get fixed.
Yep. So, is there any other news out there?
Yeah, I guess, right?
Maybe.
MechWarrior Online.
That thing?
MechWarrior
Video
Online
games.
is out. Well, not out, but it's being made still. It's in closed beta still. But if you're a founder, they give you access to the closed beta. I'm a founder, so you can get an idea about the beta. So it's closed beta, which means you have to agree to certain things. So all I can do is give you this.
Non-disclosure agreement.
I mean,
What he said.
thumbs up
NDAs.
to, because we're in the basement and things are above me. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm talking about MWO.
Well, I mean, you can even with an NDA, you can give us
Yeah.
a general idea of whether or not you're enjoying it.
I am
You just
enjoying
can't
it.
tell us what's in it.
Well, it's MechWarrior, so you can have a pretty good idea.
There's
what's in it.
robots.
Yes.
Oh,
now the
They're
thing with it,
tall.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lawsuit.
maybe
Probably.
you're not in it. You didn't sign anything.
Aha! There's robots.
But
Robots.
what I will say is the founder thing is different steps you can buy. I am crazy, so I went for the legendary super. I'm dumb founder type of thing. I did it anyway. But the smallest one, I think $30. If you're like Battletech, if you know what it is, if you play the MechWarrior games, this I will say is definitely worth your time, and you can get in now and help with the development process. See how it goes. Try things out. See what's up. So it's definitely worth checking that out. And you can go on to it's actually MWOMercs.com.
Mercs, MERCS?
Yeah, MERCS.
So
Like
MWOMERCS.com.
And that's the main webpage for MechWarrior Online. You can see things like videos that they're going to release of stuff, screenshots, ideas about the different maps that are out there. It's pretty cool stuff.
So you'll know whether or not you want to help out.
Awesome.
Sounds cool to me, man.
Great
Sounds cool to
news.
me. Sounds right up your alley.
It
It
does.
is.
Sounds like you
So-
love that. What else we got?
What else we got? Well, I think right now is probably the biggest thing that I can think of that we're talking
Little
about.
thing.
Sounds
We're
like.
talking about minis. So
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I can't make the joke I wanted to make because we're a family-friendly channel.
September
Oh, fair enough.
1st,
Because I'm short.
which is is this Saturday coming up, is the release of Dark Vengeance.
So soon?
What's Dark Vengeance?
Yeah, supposedly, every game store I've gone into, because I've been hunting down for this weird model kit that no one makes anymore because it was from the 95.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yep, been walking in
No.
and they've been going, hey, just so you know, September 1st, Dark Vengeance will be here. And I'm like,
What's-
oh.
He just came out for a
What's-
pass order.
Yes.
What's Dark Vengeance?
Dark Vengeance is the 6th edition starter set.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a Batman.
Oh, you put a link. You put a link to that on our Facebook page.
That's
a
right.
few days ago.
Yep,
So if somebody was following our Facebook page,
they would have known it before touching base.
they'd be ahead of people who just watch
Touching base.
So there's
Yep.
there's a reason
There's
to follow
incentive.
us on Facebook.
And so, yes, it was. And for those who haven't heard anything about it yet, it is up for pre-order right now. There are 2 versions right now. The limited edition one is the only one up for pre-order, and there's another edition coming out. Both me and the wild card were crazy. We pre-ordered the limited edition.
It's
Then
Dark
again-
Angels. Why
then again,
wouldn't you
They love
pre-order it?
Dark Angels, and the limited edition has a special only for model of a chaplain dude.
Yes,
Then
That's
again,
kinda
for
awesome.
Then again, you and the wild card are also the ones who are employed.
At
Yes.
the moment,
Fair enough.
So now, breakdown
Yeah, sure.
of what is on this box set. Right now, if you bought the limited, we're gonna go with the limited edition set because that's the one that they actually released all the contents for. It's 49 miniatures. Originally it's 48 with the Interrogator Chaplain as a special character release for the limited edition.
Which adds up to 49.
Yep, it's not Osmodai, but I'll take them.
He'll be back.
Really?
That's what I hear. I hear he's like the Terminator.
Uh-huh.
Is he going to be in
Interesting.
Terminator armor?
No.
No, he was
Doesn't-
never in Terminator armor.
Okay.
None of the special characters are in Terminator armor, except
Well,
for
except for
Belial.
Belial.
Yes.
Well, it kind of has to be.
So, what you also get is a company commander who is believed to be Balthazar, who looks pretty.
I think before you go any further, you're going to say it looks pretty a lot because everything in that box looks pretty.
Yes.
So don't even just
Like
yeah.
just to equate it, if you were around for Space Hulk when it came out, like they redid the Space Hulk thing, limited numbers. I have it because it's
I do
cool.
too. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful snap fit things, high detail. People have been praising for, oh my god, the detail. That's the level of detail into starter kit. So it's a lot of the pretties.
Yes.
If
it's
I
full
may,
of pretty.
If I may, also, snap fit should not be a word for bad. Snap fit. I have the Battle for Blackbridge, and the first thing I noticed is the models aren't necessarily super high detail, but then again your standard models aren't super high detail, like your standard Space Marine.
Not much there.
Yep.
But the snap fit models, they're really good. Like
They're great
They
because
certainly work.
They look exactly like the actual finished models. I mean, there's really no difference between a snap fit and a normal model once you paint them.
But they
look
ultimately take a
exactly the
little less
same.
work.
The major benefit to Snap Fit is that they don't require any glue at all. You can just snap and go.
Yeah.
And everybody says, well, because they're snap fit, you can't really equate into the value of their kit, which is untrue. They're snap fit, so they just don't have the posability. But what they lack in posability, they have the detail, especially this kit.
And you know what? You
Yes.
can always get in there with a saw and some green stuff and give it the posability that you want to have.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
if you're gonna tell me that Snap Fit makes it that you can't equate value, you and I aren't gonna have much of a conversation because you're wrong. Because ultimately, you're getting the same product. You're
Yes.
getting that unit to play the game with.
And
You have an equivalent value. I'm sorry.
So, going on, after Balthazar, you get a Dark Angels librarian named
Pretty.
Tyrim or something. He's really awesome looking. He's got, who haven't seen the picture yet, he's holding a force weapon in one hand, like Ezekiel style, with another hand out going like, I'm killing you with my mind.
Brain powers activate.
Yeah, because he's too weak to kill you with his body.
Oh, Dem's fighting words.
Yeah, well, you know, we
Yes, we did.
Dante's still over there.
So now with that, also you get a 5-man squad of Deathwing Terminators, which blow the Dark Angels upgrade kit away.
And I just want to point out that Dark Angels are smart. Because the sergeant's wearing a helmet. Why is every sergeant unhelmeted in everything?
Yes.
Because rule of cool.
Rule of cool
It's-
being no helmet makes you better.
But he has a helmet on, it makes sense.
He's got a helmet and he's got wings on his armor. Which
Yes,
is really
which
nice.
is really
It's
awesome.
a really nice looking Terminator. Everything
And
looking
what
nice.
they
already
also
said that.
do is they've got studded power fists. One dude is armed with a chain fist. Another's armed with an autocannon. Assault cannon, sorry, which is really awesome looking. Then there's a 10-man tactical squad with a plasma cannon, plasma gun, and the sergeant's armed with a plasma pistol.
Because remember, Dark Angels love their plasma. Some people dispute this when the current incarnation of the goddess came out, but they love their plasma, and it's nice to see.
It's
the
always
plasma.
part of their fluff there. The first chapter, they got the best equipment, which means they've got a ton of plasma
And
weapons.
what better way to kill traitors than with a superheated ball of gas?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, burning vengeance, right?
Yes.
Burn it all.
So, also you get, which the final thing for the Dark Angels is 3 Ravenwing bikers.
Pretty.
I love bike.
Oh, the sergeant alone just makes things so awesome looking. I'm thinking of just throwing them in with that missing 250 points I have in Legends of War just to have those models in
You're
it.
doing Dark
Because
Angels
it's
for Legends of War
pretty.
as well.
Yeah, they're pretty. Now, yes, he doesn't have a helmet on, but I'm just making a point that at least one sergeant has a helmet on.
But they're different because they're riding motorcycles, so they don't need helmets.
What? I ride motorcycles,
I know,
and I need a helmet.
but they don't. They're space marines.
Okay.
Space marines don't need helmets.
They're better than you.
Yes, they are.
The bike protects their head.
Sure, we'll go with that.
So,
It does add to their toughness.
then moving on to the Chaos Forces, which I believe they're called the Crimson Flames
Sounds
with
good.
this group.
Something evilly sounding with crimson in it.
Yes.
We'll
Yeah.
clarify either below the video or we'll put one of those like fancy YouTube little pop
Text bars right there
that'd
saying
be
what it
nice.
actually
I know,
is.
right?
It's just
Yeah.
like right here, right now.
And so what it
That'd
is
be
no, you're not cool enough for a break.
Oh, I am.
So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do. What it comes with is a Chaos Lord with a sword that makes Abaddon's sword look like nothing.
Yeah.
It makes
Abaddon-
the Dread Knight sword look like nothing.
Abaddon is pansy man compared to this guy's sword.
And he's got
The sword's taller
Loki
than him.
horns, which makes him that much cooler looking.
Let's
Every
just
Clarify,
say,
when you say Loki horns, you mean Marvel Loki horns?
Yes.
Okay.
Funk.
Like giant horns.
Now-
What?
this is what chaos is supposed to look like. When you see the art, they got like maws and bone and horns. They just look evil, and like if you hug them, you would die anyway because all the spikes.
They look like the cover of a metal album.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what they're supposed to look like, and anybody who plays Chaos, you have no excuse not to get these models and include them in your force.
They are ridiculously awesome looking. They also have a squad of Chosen. One of them is armed with wicked looking lightning claws.
They look kind of
and-
like this.
No, he's standing there more
Really?
like on a jet bike, like I'm going to
should.
jump and just slice
Doesn't matter.
you
It's
type
gonna
thing. He's
look
very
awesome.
like commanding presence looking. It's really sick looking.
They are very sick.
So
Then there's this new model
Too
called the
many
Hellbore.
Which is basically
It looks like a dreadnought possessed.
It's
now,
a
when you
ridiculously
say-
cool
when you
dreadnought.
say Hellbore, is it like BORE or BOAR?
I believe it's Bore. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. But still, Hellbore with like the animal.
Yeah, and then there's any tusks.
It basically it looks like a dude was put into a dreadnought and then he started assimilating it into his body and making it part of himself. He's
So like a John Carpenter movie.
yes,
Chaos, the warp.
Yeah, it's like Obliterator but taller.
Like
yes.
John Carpenter. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
John
It's
Carpenter,
got
the mini
a twin link multi
I think
melta.
it's just a multi-melt. I don't know if it's twin linked.
I don't know, but it's got 2 barrels on it, so I call it twin linked.
That's multi-melted.
And a power fist, which looks sick. It's if all the new Chaos Dreadnoughts come with this type of power fist, I will be happy.
Like, it looks like it means business. Basically, it looks like you would vomit in its presence and then die because it smashed you in the face.
Yes, horribly.
Yes.
And for all those guys really gonna love this, 2 squads of cultists. One built for long range and one built for close combat.
Fantastic looking guys. If you play the role-playing game, whether it's Dark Heresy, Rogue Trader, or Death Watch, doesn't matter. Great NPCs because you want to be the good guys maybe. Or if you're playing Black Crusade where you're the bad guys, it could be you. That could be you wielding that weapon right there. It looks really cool. They're really nice. They're what Trader Guards should look like.
Yeah. They're normal dudes, all kitted out, looking evil, and it's great. It's just nice to see evil humans, and honestly, they'd also be good in Necromunda.
They would.
That'd be
Yeah.
And I will clarify, Trader Militia Guard.
great. Fair enough.
Yep. And the kit also comes with a set of dice, which I believe one of them is a scatter die, so awesome because I keep
Usually in there
using mine.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Measuring sticks, templates. The other thing is a 168-page rule book.
Yeah, I love
Trim
those
all the
rules.
fat, no fluff,
Yeah.
just rules.
So when you've got like 3 battle cases walking around, you don't want to carry the big heavy book even if you
Yeah.
have the satchel.
Yep.
You want the tiny little rule book, and so
Yeah.
you got that right there.
And that right there for every edition was the big selling point. Give me the mini
Yeah.
rulebook.
Yes.
A lot of people just buy it just for that, and now definitely, if you want that thing, buy it just for that. But the models are so gorgeous, you're probably going to want to keep them anyways, especially just for anything. Again, the cultists are great for role playing stuff.
Yeah.
Just use them.
And also you get a data sheet for all the dudes on there, so we'll get stats for everybody, maybe points value, hopefully, who knows?
I'm thinking we'll get point value.
Probably.
personally.
Then you've got a book with 6 scenarios to play with all those models in it. So 6 different battles for Dark Vengeance, and this is for the limited edition only, if I read it correctly, a double-sided, full-colored reference chart for the game.
I love those charts.
When I did the math using the old Dark Angels Codex, the Dark Angels without the Interrogator Chaplain is about 840 points, which is a decent size, not too bad.
Get to
It's
go.
starter group.
It's about
go.
half of a
Yeah.
tournament level
Yeah.
army.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
going off
enough.
of those models, I did a small calculation with it. It's about $15 for both characters, I roughly estimated.
30.
$60 for the Terminators.
Yeah, 90.
40 for the Tactical Squad.
30.
And then Ravenwing Bikers, 40 as well.
So
170.
just
So
counting,
170.
just counting the Dark Angels.
Yep.
That's what you're just counting the Dark Angels. You're saving roughly $63.
Yep, because I think I totaled
So
it
yeah,
out
it's
to
free.
about $340 combined. The collector's edition is 116 with tax.
So, did you count the templates? Because templates.
I didn't count the templates.
Or
That's
did you count
just
the rule book?
Nope, that's just the
Templates,
minis
Rule books. Just the minis come out.
and
too.
dice.
Just the
Dice.
minis comes out.
Dice
Just
are, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, dice are dime a dozen. So for just the minis, you're looking at
$340.
so you're looking at over $200 worth of savings.
And what
Yes.
we said earlier about Snap Fit, that equates to the value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, come at me.
And
Coming at you.
it's got
No.
and it's $99 for the regular edition, which you just lose out on the reference chart and the Interrogator Chaplain. It looks like they mean I'm not sure if they're going to be doing pre-orders for that because I haven't seen that pop up
Probably
anywhere.
not. Probably just
not.
going to release.
It's
And the starter sets that Games Workshop put out are top notch. I mean, you got a couple of companies put out starter sets. You know, just real quick, this is a very good starter set. And but some companies you go, this is my starter set.
Yeah. You're
a good
I-
example is Dystopian War starter set is just a couple of ships
It's a
and
starter
some
fleet.
cards.
There's no- you get the
they really
cards,
don't
you
have
don't
any
get the rule
starter
book.
set.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. It's just
Yeah.
that when you look at a starter set going, learn to play the game with this set, when they're doing that, it's nice to have what GW puts in it.
Yeah.
Yes, like they did it with with Battlefleet, with Gothic. They did it with 2 rule books. They did it with Warhammer. They did it with Lord of the Rings. They have some. They probably have some of the best consistent starter sets out there. There are a couple, like the BattleTech one is awesome, but like say just on a continuous level, Games Workshop, you can always count on their starter sets being reasonably priced and giving you everything you would consider part of your starter set.
And to go along with Vengeance, there's the an audio drama and a novel.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm a sucker for novels, especially if Dark Angels may even be involved. And I will say, I bought a Space Wolf novel because there was a Dark Angel kill team in there. I bought it and I read it because they were in
What's that?
I don't know.
Just for Dark Angels.
And you don't even like Space Wolves.
No,
I hate Space Wolf.
but the Dark Angels had a very big part in
Nobody likes
animation.
Space
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I hate the
And
Space Wolf.
and also they've got a carry case, $66, carry case with cut out foam like you would get at Battle Foam for all the miniatures for Dark Vengeance. So
yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's very cool.
It's
separate.
$60 for a carry case, but
But considering how much you're saving on
Yes.
the actual set,
Yeah.
At the very
It's
least,
still
if you wanted to
under
kind of
$200.
treat the starter book or starter set as kind of its own little separate campaign and mini game, then that foam is great
well,
for it.
yeah.
would you be able to get the equivalent from Battle Foam themselves for cheaper?
Who knows?
who knows? I
It's gonna
think
take
for
some
Battle, for this roughly is.
I'll look into that and we'll figure it out.
For this roughly, I believe it's $30. I think for a custom make tray.
Yeah.
One where you draw out the models and they
Yeah,
place them down, and so this comes with 2 of those
And a case.
and a case. So
So
the foam
66.
alone, it would be $60 for the foam.
So it probably is
from
cheaper
there.
ultimately than getting it from Battle Foam.
For right now, yes.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Now, I will point out, Battle Foam did the Space Hulk one.
Yes.
Which is where I think Games Workshop got the inspiration.
Yeah, because the Space
and
Hulk one
Battle
was
Foam
amazing.
did it so it fits in the box of Space Hulk. You don't need a separate box.
Yeah.
So they may do
Okay.
something like that in the future. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not a
Who
Battle
knows?
Foam worker. I have
Yep.
no idea.
Well,
But-
Romeo, if you're watching
Yeah,
this,
hey, let's
know.
chat.
comment or something.
Give us
Battle
some
Foam,
deets.
is they going to do some Dark Vengeance foam
You
stuff
have our
out there?
email.
Yes.
Let us know.
And at the same time, this is definitely where Games Workshop, I'm going to call it, say, got the inspiration was from Battle Foam to do this.
Probably.
It's a separate
Probably.
case, but that's okay.
Yep.
And with all the savings you got on the starter set, if you think about it, 300 something value, you got it for like less than half of that.
Yeah,
If you
$100.
threw in the case, it's still like a lot less.
Yes.
yeah, exactly like I was
So-
saying. You're still saving
Whatever
about
you would
$200.
you take whatever you'd be buying for those minis normally and put towards the case instead, which is
Exactly.
awesome.
You're still saving $200 in there.
So, that is pretty much all we have for this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, as always, because without you guys, there is no Fearless Games.
We'll just be talking to nothing, and that would be weird.
That would be kind of awkward.
It'd be very
yeah,
awkward.
I don't
That's
want to talk
technically
about
a mental disorder.
yeah, and or talking to him. Is,
Also a mental disorder.
yeah.
So,
Real.
so yes, like us on Facebook and
Please.
Twitter so you can get those fast, quick news quicks
Early
before
updates.
we get them here.
Yep.
And also keep around. We've got a giveaway going on, so check out the video as well. And that's
Keep an eye on our Legends of
Yep.
War
Yep,
progress.
that-
Yeah.
Yep, that should be up too as well. So that is all for right now. Until next time, Fearless Gamers, take care.
Peace. Fantastic looking guys. If you're playing the role playing game of 40k with the Dark Heresy
Darcy.
Rogue Trader, or even if you got Death Watch, you have NPCs.
Sorry, guys.
It's alright. And we're gonna start back at the Death Watch part.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that out.
We'll cut out there.
Did we take the doorbell out?
I don't know.
No, we didn't take the doorbell.
It's not even down here anymore.
Doorbell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. Cool.
Yeah.
Give that a second.
Who's calling?
I wonder who it is.
You really need a studio.
Yes, we need to find a studio.
Yeah, something.
Somebody's garage. I mean,
Well, I have a
have no
garage, but my
garage.
garage is crappy.
but like somebody's. Like somebody that's not us that like loves this show and lives on Long Island.
well, we could always get one
That's
of those
the-
like shipping containers and do it in there.
A pod?
Yeah, we're going to do it in a pod. It'll be a podcast.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, I
Yes!
hate you.
That's our blooper. That whole scenario, that's going after the credits, and if it's not, I'm fighting.